lot of guests here, and it's on your behalf.
Thank you. I guess I really want me to get off the phone.
Rick, two up and down on the board.
Mr. Ferguson, on behalf of the Waynoka Schools and Board of Education, I present you with this little plaque for service. Hang on your outhouse.
Start out with the financial report. You had your treasurer's report. It was kind of tight getting everything in because it came in late Friday. So I appreciate you being patient with us as we were trying to put this together Friday. We are still down on gross production. You can see on the comparison cover sheet that I gave you, we're down, pretty good amount, almost 126,000, a little over that. Motor vehicles up, but REA is up also, and land earnings are down a little bit, and our county 4 mill is down. Our ad valorem is up almost 63,000, so we're hovering about almost 63,000 down overall from last year. We still do have quite a bit of ad valorem to come in. I did expect a bigger ad valorem check than we got this month compared to last year, but I'm just in hopes that they waited till the first. I'm not sure, but that should be coming in. So we're kind of holding pretty steady on expenses, but if you compare it to last year, I mean, it is high. Overall expenses are the same. It's just that it looks higher because we're not using the building fund. We're trying to just use the general fund for expenses and build that building fund up. But I'll be watching that closely, and if we need to make a switch and start paying for some things out of the building fund to maintain the kind of carryover, keep it in that 750 to 800,000. Hopefully, right now it would be 861,000 is what I would project the carryover to be, but try to build that building fund because again, there's no limit on what we can have in the building fund for carryover. So, did you have? We did between December and January get a total of $35,568 that came from the Total Assessment Solution Corporation, the one that finds the property that hasn't been claimed, and I believe that was $5.2 million in property. So they do a good job for us helping find that extra ad valorem for us. Do you have any questions in looking at that you want to ask before I move on? If not, I want to remind you that the election is next Tuesday, and Andy and Don, I kind of fixed you a little packet, and it has the information about the training. It has some tips for board members. It has, let's see, it has 3 or 4 things for you to look at. Things I've printed off the school board member tips. It's pretty good, even for chart members to review your training requirements. And the last thing was just a page about nepotism. That's always a question, and how it's affected with people we hire. So I gave you a picture of that. That's on the State Department website, and those things are on the school board website too. So good luck. Appreciate both of you coming tonight and the questions you had for me. On the football bleacher renovation, y'all notice that it's all the seats and everything are gone. The next step is to power wash, oh wait a minute, was I supposed to no, you're next after me, okay, I'm sorry. Do the power wash, do the oxidize, and then paint it silver, because the seating will be silver, and if we paint a color, it'll be a mess if the day comes to ever have to repaint it. So they recommended silver. 6 weeks, we have 6 weeks, and then they will be ready to put the seats back on, and the footboards, and the ramps, and everything. So we have 6 weeks to get that done, get our concrete laid. So I talked with Clint, and I did some checking to see if we could use volunteers to have like a work day. And if somebody really got hurt, I mean, I have a release that they would sign if they were gonna help us, and if that's what you wanna do, instead of having staff do the work, it'd save us, you know, obviously some time, just because Chuck would be so tied up with that. So, if that's okay, I'll work. You think we ought to do the volunteers to help do that power wash and oxidize and paint it, or do you want staff to do that?
I think it would be a good idea to get the community involved in it in any way we can. Might be fun. I don't know.
Are you
I've
gonna
never
set
seen
a day, or what do you?
Well, yes, we have to set a date, and I didn't know if somebody wanted to volunteer to work with me to get that organized.